What's going on, everybody? How everybody doing today? What's going on? I am back. Yes, it is moi. I am back with another exciting episode. I'm thinking about changing the name of the show instead of one-on-one talk. I haven't decided on anything yet, but it's coming. Um, Before we start the show, you know how I do it. I want to give a big thanks to everybody who participates in my show, everybody who watches it. Um, Feel free to like the content. Feel free to share the content. It's okay with me. Don't care. Um, you can follow me if you haven't done it already. You can follow me on YouTube. That's Pico City Brown 101 Talk PTSD. Actually on YouTube, you can hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'm also on TikTok. I'm also on Instagram. My TikTok is Pico City. My Instagram is Pico Black 74. Ice, what's going on, my man? Ice in the house. What's good, bro? Like I said, feel free to share the content. You can share it. Feel free to, and do not forget to hit that like button on every show. After every show, please hit the like button. Now, that's out the way. We have three interesting topics. I might only do two, but it's supposed to be three topics, and it's topics that goes on pointless times in relationships and marriages. So, I can't say who sent the topics to me, but they are good topics. So, first topic for today is this is funny, man. Actually, do women really care about do women really care if a man is happy in a relationship? Do women really care if men are happy within a relationship? Now, some people say yes, some people say no. Uh, I don't know what that means, Ice, you brother. Okay. So it can go both ways, but majority of the time, it's always pretty much about women. The women make the woman happy. Like I said before, happy house, happy wife, happy house, happy spouse, happy wife, happy life. It's all about make the woman happy, and that's the way a lot of men, not just black men of all races, we've been always taught that. You treat the woman, put the woman first, and you got to cater to a woman's needs. That's making her happy. But is anybody even taking the time out to make a man happy? Does a man happiness even matter in a relationship or in a marriage? Because in order for, well, no, I can't say that because that's not true. I often say in order for one to be happy, the other one must make the other happy, but it's not like that. So think about it for a second. How many men are actually happy in relationships? Because, like I just said, it's always you got to put the woman first. But will the woman ever put a man first? Probably not. Probably won't happen. Marcus, what's good, bro? Like I said, it probably won't happen. They probably won't put a man first because we were prone to cater to a woman's needs. Now, I'm not saying in a bad way, like you're not supposed to cater to your woman or your girlfriend or wife, whatever you want to call it. But is she really going to take the time out for you? Yeah, some do. Like I said, it goes both ways. There's a bigger there's a big percentage. Some women do bow down to their guys. Some women do cater to their guys. Some women actually make it their business to make their guys happy. That and some women that's number one top priority. I have to make this guy happy. Remember the saying I said so many podcasts ago that what you do to get that person, you keep doing that to the woman or man. So, but sometimes when you get in relationships for a long time, it's to have a tendency to flop. It goes dead. So it's not about his happiness anymore. You know, what about me? What about me? Why I always got to do stuff for him, but he don't do nothing for me. What about me? Those are the big words. What about? What about? All about. Hey, Miss Parker, how you doing? Um, so it's kind of a it's kind of a 50-50 deal because you have a lot of women that will say, if a man ain't doing this, if he ain't doing that, I don't want nothing to do with him. But suppose if a man said that, if a woman ain't doing this, if a woman ain't doing that, I don't want to do with her. it'll be the biggest catastrophe ever since God opened up the freaking Red Sea. So if you take a look at the alternative and glance at it for a second, I'm not saying that it don't happen. I would never say that. So I don't want nobody coming on here saying, well, you said no. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying it's not a big percentage of it being um how can I say, a legal situation. When I gonna say legal, it's not a big percentage of it being something on a regular or normal basis. You have like I said, you have some women that do strive to make their guy happy, but then again, you have a lot of women that it's really about. I'm not gonna say a lot, but you have most women that really say, no, it's about me. I have to shine. I'm the woman in this. You're the man. I went to this was some years ago. We had a male versus female thing, and a sister simply said, "It's I forgot how she said it. To make a long story short, my money is my money, his money is my money." So I'm not just making this stuff up. It happens. Okay, it really happens. So if you're in a relationship and you giving that woman 110%, and she's not giving it back, or flip the script, if he's giving her 110%, and I mean she, well, you know what I mean. Blah, 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 I got tongue tied. You're pretty much going to waste your time, because once you spoil somebody, and this can go both ways, and go woman and man. Once you spoil them, they're going to want you to keep doing that. They will drain your happiness just to make them happy. I know it sounds crazy, and a lot of us might not know people like this, but I've been around for quite some time, and I've seen things. I've been in relationships, and I've been in relationships too. Thank you, Miss Carter. Everything must match. How you doing? Everything has to match. There is no. I don't pretty much do the Steve Harvey thing, the 60-40. No, what he said. Women clothes cost more. So what? That when you do stuff like that, now you're breaking the barrier. Women clothes cost much. Women got to get their hair done. Women got to get their. Yeah, we understand that. That's just common sense. But she can at least participate the way you participate. Now I'm not saying go home and break up with your you divorce your wife, or break up with your girlfriend because she's not doing her duties, or he's not doing his duty. He's not doing his duty. Whoa. And let's just be honest. The biggest mistake a man can ever make and a woman can ever make in the saying is, if you don't do it, somebody else will. That's got to be the most stupidest line ever invented by a man or a woman. A lot of women say, if he don't do it, I'll find somebody else to do it. A lot of men say, if she don't do it, I'll find somebody else to do it. Suppose you go out there, you find somebody else to do it, and they stop just like that person did. So know what that means? Now you got to find somebody else. Then you got to find somebody else. And then you got to find somebody else, and so on and so on, and blah, blah, this, that, and the other. Instead of, catering to each other, like Janine just said, energies got to match. You cater to me, I cater to you. You do for me, I do for you. You buy me a sandwich, I buy you a sandwich. You take me out to eat one day I take you out to eat. I was never that type of guy that said, if you take a woman out, a man always got to front the bill. That was never my vocabulary. Never will be. Now, I will say, if it's up to whoever asks. Now, if you meet a woman and she say, hey, you know what? We should go out to eat one day. By her saying that, that's giving you the idea that, okay, she asked, so she might pay. And if she asks, I'm going to take you to get something to eat or whatever, and you go, and she looking at you to pay the bill, well, that just don't make sense. That don't. I've been on dates, and I heard a lot of women say this to guys that I talked to that been on dates. Cuz, what's going on, man? How you feeling, bro? I'm sorry. I'll ask a man out just to see what he would say. Or I've heard a couple of women say, a real man would. There's no such thing of a fake man. I haven't seen a fake man yet. That's just a real one. All women are real. Men are real. Are real. So, um, so we got to be careful with the things we say, because I heard a lot of them say, well, you know what? If a woman asks a man out, a real man will take the bill. That don't make that. That's not gonna make you a real man or a fake man. It's just gonna be a man that paid, or it's gonna be a man that didn't pay. Real easy, real simple. Cause so same thing with a woman. If you ask a woman, if a woman asks you out, it should be she should pay. If you ask a woman out, you should pay. But for some strange reason, everything falls back on the guys. Why is that? Well, is it because people women were taught just as guys was taught? I'm not saying it was all taught wrong, but hey, come on, man. You got to make that man happy, just like that man got to make you happy. But I yet see brothers breaking their neck for women that really don't give a crap about them. How do I know? Because I talk to people. I'm not saying everybody's telling the truth. I'm not saying everybody's lying. They definitely get this subject twisted. They do. Because that's why they call it relationship. When you're in a relationship, a man and a woman is in a relationship. You guys grow attached to each other. You get feelings for each other. You might fall in love. You might get married. You have to come in with the same energy he do, or he have to come in with the same energy as you do. You can't go out and say, well, you know what? I just want somebody to take care of me. I want to be spoiled. There's nothing wrong with spoiling your girlfriend or your wife. Don't get me wrong. But it can't be a one-sided thing. It just can't be. Ken, what's good, bro? How you feeling, man? It just can't be a one-sided thing. I heard a woman on the podcast. I was going to talk about it, but I'm just going to brush through it a little bit. I heard a woman on the podcast, and she was talking to a guy. I don't know if it was her real husband or she was trying to get married to him. She just simply told him, if you marry me, you got to buy me a house and a car. And he looked at her like, what? And he was like, so you want me to do all this? She was like, yeah. Because I want to tell my friends my husband bought me a car or my husband bought me a house. And he was like, so what are you going to do? She was like, I ain't gonna do nothing. But my name will be on the lease. That's what she said. Or I mean the deed of the house, not the lease, the deed of the house. Oh, my name will be on there. So he looking like, what? And she was dead freaking serious. So you want this man, instead of y'all working together, you bring money in, he bring money in, unless he just got it like that. Now, if he got it like that, fine. That's not a problem. But if he's a brother that's working and trying to build something, there's nothing wrong with you jumping in the pot with him and saying, you know, let's do this together. Then just sitting up there and just be like, oh, I'll just let him do it. Then after this $500,000 home or $250,000 home, you got to buy me a $90,000 car. Just so I can tell people, my husband bought me this car. But guess what? That's not including the ring. That's not including the honeymoon. If she's not going half on none of that, I mean, if she's not going half on the car or the house, best believe she don't want to go half on anything. She just want to sit back and enjoy enjoy the ride. That's pretty much all. So if he refused, then what is he? He's a no good nigga. And see, when the right words go on the wrong ear, that's all you need. And then you'll get somebody else to see that and be like, man, this guy's a bum. Yeah, there you go, Miss Parker. You just sit back and be lazy. This guy's a bum. He ain't doing nothing. Ain't too many people can afford no $250,000 homes and keep up with it. I know it don't seem like much, but that's enough. It's a pretty penny. Let's just be honest. $300,000 homes. Then guess what? When you paying for the house, that don't include mortgage, that don't include taxes, that don't include utilities, that don't include food, that don't include insurance for the house, that don't include insurance for the car. It don't include if something break, ain't nobody gonna come to your house and fix it for free because she said she wants you to take. No, all this stuff gotta come out your pocket. This is the time when people have to really sit down and evaluate their lives on who they're with. Because my dad always said, you find a fool, you bump his head. Because he's a fool. He don't care how many times you bump his head. He just know, I'm going to get my head bumped. Boom, 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 all the time. So, that's why it should be down the middle in relationships. It should be. And I'll have this argument with anybody. It's not, actually not an argument. I'll just have this with anybody. So that's why a lot of men complain, because they're not happy, because the woman is taking all the happiness. And for the people that came in late, this don't go for every man and every woman. You, like I said earlier, you have some women that will actually do what they have to do to keep their husband or their boyfriend happy. You have a lot of women in the world that will do that. You know what? That's my husband. That's my man. I don't want nobody else doing my job. So guess what? I got to make sure I'm got to make sure he's happy with what I'm doing. So I'm gonna keep doing what I do. That's how you build strong relationships. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, that if you do all this stuff and he go out or she go out and cheat, you did it all in vain. No, things happen. It's life. We're called human beings. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna do stupid stuff. We're always going to do stupid things because we're human beings, whether we like it or not. So that's topic number one. I hope everybody learned something from that, because it's a two-way street. And guys, if you are in relationships, and it just goes to the brother that's on here watching, this goes to the sisters that's on here watching, even the people that's going to watch it somewhere down the road. If that person's not giving you, if you're giving 110% for somebody, and that person's not giving you 110%, you're going to have problems eventually. Everyone has to make decisions for their household. 50-50 may work for some. Yeah, it just depends on what you agree on. Exactly. I can agree with you more, Ms. Carter. I could not agree with you more. You're 100% right. So you got to make each other happy. You got to make him happy. Sit down and ask him, hey, how was your day today? You okay? You need a foot rub, bro? There's nothing wrong with that. Some of them will walk away trying to keep everything. Well, that's true too. That's true too. But guess what? That's a whole nother topic, because I see what you're saying though. So it's not about just always making her happy. It's about making him happy too. If that's the guy you married, or that's the guy you want to marry, or that's the guy you're in a relationship with, you do what you do to make that man happy. Stop listening to your friends. And that's not, I'm just talking about the women, I'm talking about the men too. Stop listening to people. There's a saying, single people keep single people single, because they're not going to give you facts. They just say, girl, or man, look, man, later for her, or girl, if I was you, I wouldn't take that. I gotta get all that. No, it's not about that. You find somebody. You guys work together. Like I said in the last podcast, if you guys work together, there's nothing you can't accomplish. But nobody wants to stay to make each other happy anymore. People just up and leave. Sometimes it's for good reasons, sometimes it's for crazy reasons. But relationship, that's how relationship is. You learn from them. You learn from one relationship, and when you get into the next one, you know not what to do anymore. And that, my friend, is why it pays to make each other happy in relationships, man and woman. Now, topic number two, this is a little bit funny one, and I know Ice, I know you're going to have a field day with it, man. We're going to talk about sexless relationships, or sexless marriage. That's with, once again, male or female. I'm calling down the middle tonight. It's both, not just the women, not just the men, it's both of them. However you feel, male or female, if you're in a sexist relationship, and what do you do? What do you do? You're in a sexist relationship. We're gonna go the right way first. Okay. Okay, guys. But let's go to right first. You're married. Why would you deprive your husband from sex? I can see if you're sick or you're just not in the mood, but not in the mood don't pose a turn to every day. Now, if you're supposed to have sex with your husband, which is actually that's in the Bible, you do not turn your husband down when he won't sex you. That's part of husband. I know it sounds funny. I know it do. Is it because of, oh, just what I'm saying, if you're sick or like a physical problem, then I get that. But if ain't nothing wrong with you, what was that, Marcus? There's no time for couples to be unbalanced or unequally yoked today. Over 80% of households today, both man and woman have to work. Thank you. Marcus, once again, stole the show. Now, like what I was saying. If you're dating a man and you guys make it official, okay? Just hear me out. You guys make it official. This is either woman and man because men can withhold sex just like a woman can. New album, same situation. Now, in a relationship with this band or you know with this one, whatever. And all of a sudden, your mind starts to wonder. If he's outside and he's not answering the phone, he's probably out with his friends or doing whatever. And you starting to assume that he's sleeping with somebody. And you say, you know what? You getting it from out there? I ain't got to worry about giving him nothing. Okay? Now you're thinking about it. He tried to do his thing, you know, make his move, and you just keep fanning him away, fanning him away. Once you go ask him such and such, and this man's not doing anything. And when he do go out, God forbid he have a weak moment, he do go out and fall. Do yourself a favor. And you find out, don't try to hold a grudge to this man or say he's a no good this and he's a cheater. Sit down and evaluate what you did. See, the black community, and it's not just the women, it's the men too, we got that bad. We got that super bad. We got it real bad. Y'all, I knew he was doing something. Have you ever sat down and thought why he did it? I'm not giving the guys a pass or saying it's okay. Just sit down and think. Well, I haven't had sex with him in a month. Jesus Christ. He keep asking me or he keep doing little things that he showing me that, but I don't do it. And he went out there and did it to somebody else. Why the hell would you get mad at him? And he's sitting there and he's talking to you. He's telling you this ain't going right. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing that. Blah blah. And you just brush it off like, oh, it's just sex. Remember, relationships aren't just built on sex, which is not. But sex plays a big part in relationships. Always did, always will. And you're not doing your womanly what you're supposed to do to for your husband or your guy. Then he can step out and cheat. Same thing with a woman. If you keep brushing her off for months and months and months and months and yada yada yada, and God forbid she have a weak moment. I mean, but yes, it's still considered cheating, but we have to take a look at the alternative sometime. In some situations, what made him or her cheat? Well, some situations they just do because they dogs. Should have broken up then if you're done talking. Exactly, yeah. If you're done talking, and I was just getting to that. If you're done talking and ain't nothing changing, just hey, it's not working. It's not working. But I'm saying, if you don't break up, although it's still cheating, but if you're gonna get mad, you can find, you know what? Get mad at him, but also get mad at yourself. You know what? He bogus for doing it, and I'm bogus for allowing him. I ain't gonna say allowing him to do it. I'm bogus for not answering his call. So it's both of y'all. Oh, hold on. You don't have to give a person a reason. People make choice. Yeah, I just said that, Janine. You know, people don't need reasons. People are just weirdos. People are just idiots now. You can go with a porn star, but if a dude want to creep out, he's going to do it. If a woman's going to creep out, she's going to do it. Time and go hit the road. Where we going? We're going to the road. Withholding sex from your spouse, the Bible clearly says it's called thank you. Thank you. Exactly. That's why I had to break it down the way I did, Marcus, from the biblical way, which is marriage, and then from just basic way, which is boyfriend and girlfriend. If you withholding sex from your husband and he don't like it, or your wife, This is just your boyfriend. Do you think he's supposed to say, well, she's withholding sex from me. It's cool. We'll just do it when we get married. He gonna find somebody else to do it, just like she gonna find somebody else to do it. So that's why it's not good to withhold sex from your wife or your husband, because men do it too, just like women do it. It's a two-way street. I mean, it's not like it's gonna kill anybody, you know. I'm saying that if a man withholds sex from their wife for so many years, it's time to go. Years. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I understand what you're saying, Ms. Parker. I've seen shows, old talk shows and stuff. You know, men do withhold sex from women for years, But that's crazy. Won't you just leave her? Just divorce her. Just divorce her. You know what? I don't feel it like I feel it like I used to. I don't want to sleep with you no more. So I'm gonna let you go and be by yourself, because who wants to be in a sexless relationship? That's with a husband, wife, and boyfriend and girlfriend. Nobody wants that. But some people withhold it just because they're being petty. So, and topic 3 pretty much goes into topic 2. What are some ways to spice up a relationship or marriage? Surprise! Well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna. You're gonna have 3 weeks. You ain't sick. Peace out. Wow. Okay. Okay, Miss Carter. What's this? Let me see. I didn't read somebody's comment. Yes, I did. Wait. Okay, I did read everybody's comment. Okay, so topic 3 pretty much goes into topic 2. What are some ways you can spice up? How did I put? What are some ways you can? What are some ways for you to spice up a relationship or marriage? Surprise each other. It ain't always got to be money or chocolates. Surprise each other. You know, go out on just a random date. Just go. You ain't gotta be the freaking belle of the ball, coming out looking like Cinderella and the Prince. Just, you know, hey babe, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing. Let's go get something to eat. Or let's go do something. Let's go to a movie. Let's just walk in the park. Let's just walk on the lakefront. If you live this way or wherever you live, let's just find somewhere nice to walk to. You know, spice it up. Women, you want to spice up your relationship? You know what you got to do. Going on down there to whatever the shops is, Victoria's Secret. I don't know. Men like women in lingerie. Spice it up. It's not always about you, or I don't want to do that. It's not what when you're in a relationship, you have to you have to come to a conclusion that you're not just in here pleasing yourself. You have to please him too. Excuse me. Toys, role play toys. Only toys I got is Transformers. But I'm just, I mean, look, whatever works. Whatever works. You sit him down, you sit her down, you say, hey, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to spice it up, we want to bring toys into the thing, we don't want to use. Do it if that makes you guys stay together longer and make you guys happy. By all means, do it. And Janine, I just saw what you just said. Continue to date each other. Exactly. You never stop dating each other. Because once you get too comfortable in that bliss, you're done. Just randomly surprise each other. Like I was saying earlier, just randomly surprise each other. Spice it up a little bit. Man, baby, you know what? I would love to see you in this, and just buy it for her. Whatever, get her size bath, or it could be a freaking house robe. But you know, women have a way to put things together and make it look like $1 million freaking bucks, and they look good doing it. That's the strength women have. That's the weakness men have. So, yeah, I wonder will he like this. You'd be surprised of the things that go through guys' heads when it comes to women. But guys are more visual than women are. We ain't got to say nothing. I tell you what, if you're in a house with your spouse, husband, no boyfriend, pick an argument. Just pick one for fun and talk about something you know he don't like. Talk about getting your nails on. Just say, I don't want to hear this crap, man. Or just piss him off. And he's mad. And he like, man, I ain't got time for that. I'm finna go downstairs and watch TV. Or he in a bed cave or something, playing a video game or something. Go upstairs, take a shower. Put something sexy on. Walk in the room and say, I'm sorry. Watch what happened. All that what y'all just talked about, that's gone. Sure, some of us gonna play hard to get like, man, whatever. In our head, like, man, she look good though, but man, whatever. Men are simple. Men always been simple. When it comes to sex, lingerie, and food, men are simple. Men always been simple. I'm not saying women are freaking mysteries or enigmas. I'm just saying men are simple. Always been. So it's not hard. So if you want to spice up your relationship, you want to make that person happy, you're going to spice it up. You want to make him happy, spice it up. You want to make her happy, spice it up. Like Janine said, and I'm so grateful that she said this. You never stop dating each other. Never stop. I don't care if you've been married for 40, 50 years. You never stop dating, because dating is what? That's when the fun begins. It's like you're exploring each other all over again. That Mark is that too. Pack your man a lunch one day. Just like I said, men are simple. It can be a Salisbury steak sandwich. Put some bread and cheese on that joke. If you like cheese, don't put too much gravy on it though. Like, baby, I packed you a lunch. That man gonna think about that through the whole 8 or 14 hours of his day at work. Because once again, men are simple. That's pretty much it's easy. It's easy to get to us. I packed you a lunch, and you packed me a lunch. You ain't packed me a lunch in 5 years. Then when that happens, now he's thinking. Now I got to do something. I'm gonna rub her feet when I get home. I'm gonna give her a back massage. I'm gonna run her some bath water. But once you take all of that stuff out, you guys are just going with each other. Hey babe, hey hon, I'm down in the back cave, or I'm upstairs watching this, and all right, bye, I gotta go to work, all right? So you get off, kiss me on the jaw, bam. A boring, dry relationship. And once again, I'll say it one more time. Janine Carter, thank you for saying it. You never stop dating each other. Never. Somebody pack me a sandwich because I'm hungry. No, I'm just acting crazy, guys. But yeah. Pack him a sandwich. Hell, pack her a sandwich. You know, sometimes when she comes from work, guess what? Cook for her. I'm a strong believer in men can cook for women can cook for their wives, or men can cook for their girlfriend. I'm a strong believer in that. I ain't one of them guys that be like, no, that's your job as a woman. Get your butt. Nope. If I'm frying chicken, baby, you want some chicken? You want this, you want that. Or when she come home, guess what? She get tired just like we do. She's human just like we are. Act like you don't know me. Flirt with me in the street. That's funny, but that's cute at the same time. That is so cute. That's funny, Janine. That is real funny. Yeah. Role play sometime. I don't know. You just walk up here, and babe, you look good. Look, man. I know it sounds funny, but all of us on this board as adults, okay? I ain't gonna get too cryptic because you know I don't ride like that. But just surprise each other. Just surprise each other. If y'all like to dress up as whatever, you knock yourself out. But you gotta keep each other happy. You gotta leave that man wanting more. You got to. And that goes for men and women. You gotta put your best foot forward when you're dating. And I've always said that. No matter who you date, make sure you're doing your part right. Don't worry about the other person. So you know what, y'all, I'm gonna have to cut this one short because y'all getting out of hand. Janine talking about some dressing up as Hercules, and I ain't talking about talking dirty. I ain't talking about role playing. I mean, I get it though. I'm just messing with you guys. We all grown, and all you guys are making very vivid, valid points. So it's all about making your spouse happy. If she's making you happy and you're making her happy, and you keep the outside world out of your relationship. I don't care if it's your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your grandparent, your kid. Keep everybody outside of your relationship, because when you're in a relationship, there's only two of y'all. You and her. But oh y'all too much today, man. But keep them coming though. This is funny. This is funny. Oh, the donkey in the chambermaid. No, that was a joke. Um. So yeah, just keep people out. And that's another thing. I know this isn't one of the topics, but I'm just gonna brush on this for a second. I said this before. If you're focused on somebody, that's man or woman, keep your friends out of your business. Strip of one night. Strip of one night teacher. There was a movie like that. Man, y'all remember that movie called Angel? I think she was she a cop in the morning or a hooker at night or a teacher? Angel, it was a pretty good movie. It did good back in the day. Wow. Teaching stripper, okay. I guess a nun and a prostitute be next. Oh wow, this is funny. But yeah, as I was saying, keep people at y'all relationships. Can't nobody make you happy but that man. Can't nobody make you happy but that woman. Because your friends, most friends are gonna lead you pretty much in the wrong path anyway. I don't care if they're your BFFs. You have to make that choice. You have to make that decision to be with him or be with her. Because at the end of the day, it's still gonna be just y'all two. Your friend can hate him. I don't like that nigga. I hate his guts. He just looked like a player. Okay, but to me, he's just Pico or Ice or somebody. He treats me good. He got the qualifications I'm looking for in a man. It's not always about he got the, like I said before, he's got to have the biggest paying job. He got to come in kicking the door down with suitcases full of money and 5, 6 cars. No, it's not. It was never about that. If you got somebody that'll treat you right and he's willing or she's willing to grow with you, sit with that person. Because I always say, as the clock always ticks, this world don't get any better. You might mess up a good thing and go to an evil thing. People better stop listening to other folk. Thank you, Janine. Thank you. You stop listening to people. When I was younger, I seen so many relationships fall like that because my friend said, yeah, my friend said you this, and the guy said, no, my guys told me you was sleeping around with such and such, and she ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing. But once you get that seed in your head, you ain't trying to listen to nobody. And then guess what happens? The same friend that told you he was a no good nigga, they'll turn around and get married. So stop listening to people. That's who you want to be with him. That's who you want to be with her. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, y'all got to make each other happy. I'm not here to be with you, then be with your mama, then be with your daughter, be with your son, be with everybody outside trying to make everybody happy. My only job, when you're in a relationship, your only job is to make the person you are with happy. That's it. End of story, end of line, cut and dry now. That's it. But you got to make the mama happy, or she got to make it's everything. She's doing everything, he's doing everything. But the more y'all do that with each other, away from each other, y'all break apart. Always put each other first. Mel, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for watching. You always put, nobody comes before your boyfriend. Nobody comes before your girlfriend. Nobody. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody. That's number one. He ain't got to be your husband. She ain't got to be your wife. But if we chose to be with each other, I'm your number one and you're my number one. We're 11. That's how we do that. Nobody. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your daddy. It could be your friends. Y'all went through preschool together. Y'all went to college together. Y'all did everything together. The same dorm, whatever. You find somebody. She said, you got to be my husband. Exactly. Especially the husband thing. Nobody comes before your husband but God. God and Jesus, that's it. That is it. But people put everybody before each other. And it's not just the women, it's the men too. Men put their friends before their girlfriends or their wives. No, you stay in that. That's how you build a strong relationship. This is your boy Pico the City Brown, man. I'm out of here. I want to thank you guys, and I need everybody on this show to hit that like button. I enjoyed you guys' comments, but please feel free to hit the like button and feel free to share the content. It's okay with me. But before I'm out of here, I just want to say thank you guys for participating. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for always being there when I need you guys, because like I always say, I'm not the only one that's up here learning, because I learn from you guys as well. Some of you guys I talk to on the phone, you always give me positive stuff. And I thank you guys for that, man. I appreciate it, and I keep them coming. Keep them coming. We can only grow stronger together. We're better together than we are apart. That goes for the brothers and the sisters. Like I said, if you haven't done it, feel free to follow me on YouTube, Pico the City Brown, 101 Talk, PTSD. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'm also on TikTok, Pico City. I'm also on Instagram at Pico Black 74. Without any further ado, I don't have to, but I'm going to close the show out. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow or Wednesday. Keep posted on my page between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. 5:30 and 6:30, I'm sorry. There will be fresh new topics. So until then, I'm out of here, man. I want to thank you guys for watching again. Once again, take care of yourself and each other. Pray more. Stay unified. We need the black unity. We need to bring it back. And keep God first, because we need him today more than we need him when I finish saying we need him today. That's how evil the world is. Yeah, Janine, I'll see you tomorrow in Intimate Room. We back. I'll be posting stuff from the Intimate Room as well, so check out my page. We'll be having some pretty good topics on the Intimate Room, and we're always looking for guests on the Intimate Room. So if you want to be a guest of the Intimate Room, just feel free to leave a message in my inbox. We'll try to get you on the show. Well, we will get you on the show, but I'm out of here. Take care of yourself and each other, man, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow or Wednesday.